In this video, you will discover how to easily automate your prospecting on Instagram. My name is Gatien, and I am the co-founder of Novalya, which is currently the leading platform for prospecting and client acquisition on Facebook and Instagram, thanks to artificial intelligence. And before I do a demonstration to show you how simple it is, I'm going to give you 3 essential tips for anyone who is just starting out with prospecting. The first tip I'm going to give you, by using Novalya, you won't have to post every day anymore. Because actually, it's not your post that will bring you visibility and prospects, no, it's Novalya that will do that. However, what's very important is to have between 6 and 9 quality posts. Because when you use Novalya, everyone who receives your messages will go back to your profile. And at that point, they'll come across the last 6 to 9 posts you've made. That's why it's so important to have posts that clearly showcase your business so people can easily understand that you're the right person to help them solve their problem. The second tip is to have a profile picture where your face is clearly visible. People need to immediately know who they're dealing with and who they might be able to work with, talk to, or do business with. The third tip is to have a short and impactful bio. You'll see you have very little space to write. And what's important here is to share what you do, but not how you do it. What people want to know is how you can help them. In my bio, for example, I don't write. I have a digital platform that helps you prospect automatically. I say, no, I help entrepreneurs get 3 to 5 more clients per week. And indeed, if you have a website, a sales funnel, or anything else, put all the links you can, your main links, so that your prospects can directly find all the possible information about you. The great thing about these 3 tips is that once they're done, that's it. You can move on to taking action, start prospecting, and go find prospects. And what's even crazier with Novalya is that we already have more than 600 positive reviews on Trustpilot. We have a rating of 4.95. And today, it doesn't require any IT skills or any marketing skills. And actually, rather than just words, let's jump straight into the demonstration. With Novalya, with our automation, you'll be able to prospect in 3 different places. The first place where you'll be able to prospect is, for example, here, the agencies des copines. I'll be able to prospect all the people who follow this account. It's very simple to do. On the Instagram profile, there's a button that has been added to your Instagram. You click here, and it will save Agence des copines, for example. All the people who follow this account will be saved on Novalya, and I'll be able to prospect them automatically. So as you understand, you'll be able to prospect people who follow an account, whether it's a professional account, a business, whoever it is, automatically prospecting everyone who follows the profile. That's it. It's saved on Novalya. You'll also be able to prospect people who have liked this post. I click on the post, and there, once again, there's a button on my Instagram. I click here, and I save this post. So I'll be able to prospect these 140 people who like this post, but that's not all. I'm going to keep going. You can do the same thing with Reels here. You select any Reel. The only condition is that there have to be people who have liked it. You click here and save it the same way by clicking the little Add to Novalya button at the top right. That's it. The third prospecting method is hashtags. Hashtags are used on Instagram to categorize, organize, and classify content so people can find it. For example, I'm going to go into the hashtags here. Let's do entrepreneur. And here, everyone who uses this entrepreneur, I'll be able to prospect them with a personalized message. If someone uses entrepreneur, it means they are an entrepreneur. Once again, on Instagram, there's the button here. I click it, and it saves everyone who has made a post here with entrepreneur. Now, let's see where all the posts, reels, profiles, and hashtags that I just saved are stored. I go back to Novalya, I go to prospection at the top left, and I go straight to Instagram. Did you see that? We do the same thing on Facebook, but here the demonstration is on Instagram. Once I'm on Instagram, you'll see everything is organized here very simply. At the bottom, I've saved, as you can see, the post from Agents des Copines. Here, I've saved 2 posts from Agents des Copines. Here, I've saved the profile of Agents des Copines. And here you can see that it says hashtags. So every time you save a post, a profile, or a reel, everything is recorded right here. Do you remember the post where I said there were 140 likes? It's right here. I select it, and now I'm going to show you how to contact those 140 people who just like this post. The first thing to do is go to the top right and click here. Either I use one of the templates that's already prepared, which I can modify to fit my post, or I start from scratch and write 3 different messages. Because Novalya will send a message to one person at a time and will rotate through each person like this. What you need to know is that by using Novalya, along with our strategies and our support consists of short videos available here for you. You have no chance of being blocked or having any issues with Instagram or even Facebook. By following our strategies, you send messages to all these people. No message ends up in the spam folder. Let me remind you, you choose whether you want to prospect a post, a hashtag, or a profile. You click here. Here, you write your message. It will be saved here. I'll pick this message at random. I click on next. Here, this is the number of people I will contact with this campaign. You can contact, look here, up to more than 50 people with a single click. For the trial, I'll set it to 5. Here, this is the amount of time Novalya will wait between each message sent. You can choose to send only a message, or to follow the person and send them a message. I click on next. Here, this is to make sure you never send a message to the same person again. There are so many people on Instagram that I don't need it. New action, the CRM. You will have hundreds of people responding to you, thousands who will be hot leads, thousands of cold leads using our values, and thousands of clients by using it daily. Here, this is a tool that will allow you to automate your follow-ups and send group reminders. I'll show you later in other videos how to use the CRM. Click on finish here or click on start with Novalya. And there you have it. You've just seen how to launch a campaign in just a few clicks. Now, I don't have to do anything else. The magic of Novalya is at work. Novalya will go to my Instagram, collect these profiles, add them to Novalya, and send each one a message. So there you go. Novalya has collected the profiles, put them on a page. And now, one by one, it will send them a message without you having to do anything. It's Novalya that does the work for you. You can stay at your computer, open another window and work, or even go to the gym, take care of your kids. Meanwhile, Novalya will send messages to all these people completely automatic. And the only thing you'll have to do is respond to this prospect. You see, there it is. Source the Seer just received the message right now. And now it's moving on. In 2 minutes and 40 seconds, it will send a message to Nolwenn and so on. So how do you get started with Novalya? First of all, Novalya starts at 300 euros with no commitment to prospect automatically on Facebook and Instagram. That's thousands of prospects contacted every month automatically thanks to our platform. That's thousands of prospects contacted automatically on Facebook and Instagram. And that starts at just 300 euros with no commitment. For that, you have two different options to get started. The first option, you want to get started right away. You don't want to wait. There's a link in the description of this video. Here, start your 14-day free trial. You click here. It's completely free. You have access to the platform for 14 days. During these 14 days, you can cancel on the platform. There's a little button. You click on it. Boom, you're done. You still have 1 or 2 questions. You're a bit hesitant. You want your 14 days and you're thinking that if there's a promo code, you'd like to have it. For that, it's very simple. There's another place here, Start Novalya, where you can click book an appointment with me or one of my experts and we'll help you get started with your 14 days completely free. Go ahead, quickly book your appointment.